Hello everyone, welcome to your next online video lesson with me, Teacher Morgan. It is Unit 5, lesson number 8. The real lesson 8 this week. Okay, Unit 5, lesson 8, let's get started. Okay, just loading. Hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you're all doing well. Okay, are we ready? Yes, we're ready. Okay, Unit 5, lesson number 8. Let's get started. Okay, time. We're all doing time. You know how to tell the time. Okay, but first, your 5 times table: 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That is your 5 times table. It is important. It will help you in this unit. What is the time, or what time is it? Both are fine. Okay, so we're looking for the small hand that will tell you the hours. The big hand will tell you the minutes. Okay, that's just 2 numbers that you need to know. Okay, let's look at the clock. The hours are the numbers on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are your hours. Then we have the minutes. There are 60 minutes on the clock. Okay, so the minutes are the numbers on the clock times 5. Okay, like 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, what is the time? Let's go look at our clock. You know the time. Okay, so what do? We need the hour, so we look at the small hand. Small hand points at 10, so it is 10. Big hand points at 2. 2 times 5 is 10, so it is 10, 10. That is the time. Easy peasy, right? Okay, remember the minutes are these little ones. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so remember between each number is 5 minutes. That's why we do your 5 times table, because it's 5, 10, 15, 20. It goes up in 5s. Okay, and remember this is important. Okay, remember it is 2:50, not 3:50, because all of this is still 2 o'clock. Okay, so remember it's still 2 until it is past 3. Now it's 3. Okay, but until it passes 3, it's still 2. Okay, now let's look at our clock. Yes, 1 o'clock. That's right, the time is 1 o'clock. Remember, if the big hand is pointing up at 12, then it's 0 minutes. And if it's 0 minutes, you say o'clock. Okay, what time do you? That is our question for Unit 5. What time do you? What time do you? Okay, what time do you? And then we're going to have a verb. Because remember, verbs are things you do. Okay, verbs are things you do. So because it has do, we know we're looking for a verb. So what time do you eat? What time do you jump? What time do you sing? What time do you paint? What time do you swim? What time do you aragadai? Okay, now here are our 6 verbs from Unit 5. Okay, we have what time do you get up? What time do you go to bed? What time do you eat breakfast? What time do you eat lunch? What time do you eat dinner? And what time do you go to school? What time do you go to school? Okay, these are your 6 questions for Unit 5 that you need to practice. Okay, now let's go over our answers. What time do you get up? So how do we answer? First, we take the pronoun. So you changes to I. Then we take the verb. I what? I get up. Then we put in the wee small word. I get up at. And now we need the time. What is the time? I get up at 6:20. That is the time. Okay, so what time do you get up? I get up at 6:20. Okay, next one. What time do you eat breakfast? Let's look at the clock. Okay, so first word, we take the pronoun you changes to I. Then we take the verb I eat breakfast. I eat breakfast. I eat breakfast. Then the small word, I eat breakfast at. I eat breakfast at what time? 7:10. I eat breakfast at 7:10. Okay, next one. What time? A little bit different. What time does she eat lunch? Okay, we're asking, or he, not she, sorry, whoops. What time does he eat lunch? Okay, so the pronoun, let's take the pronoun. He what? What does he do? What's the verb? He eats lunch. Eats lunch. Remember the S. He or she, you add an S. He eats lunch in the small word. At. He eats lunch. At what time? He eats lunch at 11 o'clock. He eats lunch at 11 o'clock. Okay, remember he or she, you add an S. Okay, what time does she eat dinner? Okay, what time does she eat dinner? Let's go over it. She, we take the pronoun, then we take the verb. She eats dinner. Remember to add an S. At, the very small word. She eats dinner at what time? 6:20. She eats dinner at 6:20. Okay, and remember, if it's he or she, you have to add an S to the verb. Okay. Oh yes, and remember this, if the word ends in an S, an X, a Z, a CH, an SH, or an O, you don't add S, you add ES. Okay, you add ES. Okay, like for example, I fix, he fixes, ES. I watch, she watches, with an ES. I push, he pushes, with an ES. I go, she goes, with an ES. I punch, he punches, with an ES. I mix, she mixes, with an ES. Okay, so remember this. Remember, if it's he or she, you have to add an S. But if it ends in any of these letters, then you add ES. Okay, I'm sure you remember. Quick question review. What time do you? I, verb, object, at. I go to school at 9 o'clock. What time do you go to school? I go to school at what time? Okay, what time does she eat breakfast? What time does he eat breakfast? There we go. He eats breakfast at what time? 7 o'clock? I don't know. What time? And then the last one. What time does she get up? What time does she get up? She gets up at what time? Okay, so remember, if it's he or she, you add an S to the verb, but only in the answer, not in the question. Look, in the question, if it's he or she, you don't add an S, and if it's the question, okay? So if it's the question, you don't add an S. But for the answer, he or she, you add an S to the verb. Okay, and remember also, last thing is, remember, if it's he or she, it's does, not do. Okay, so it's not what time do he, what time do she. It's not do he, not do she. It's does he, does she. Okay, advanced level. After all of that, that's the easy part. That is the easy part. We're going to do something advanced today. We're going to take it to the next level. Okay, what is the time? Let's go for the question. What is the time? What time is it? Okay, and you say it's, hour, minutes. You know, it's, so for example, let's look here. What is the time? It's, so we look here. What's the hour? What's the minutes? It's 5:20. It's 5:20. Easy peasy, right? Okay, now let's do some advanced level, okay? So this time, what is the time? This time we say it's, then we say the minutes first, then we say past the hour. Okay, so what's the minutes? It's 20 past, what's the hour? 5. It's 20 past 5. It's 20 minutes past 5 o'clock. Okay, it's 20 past 5. Okay, let's do another one. What is the time? What is the time? It's our minutes. That's the easy way. So let's look at the clock. What is the time? See, you say it's 5 in the minutes. 40. It's 5:40. It's 5:40. Okay. Now let's do the advanced. Let's do the advanced. It's minutes to the next hour, to the hour plus 1. Okay, I know that sounds complicated, but I'll explain. Okay, so it's the same clock, it's 5:40, but the minutes to the next hour, how many minutes until the next hour? From here to here. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20. It's 20. And what's the hour plus 1? The hour is 5, but we're going to the next one. We're going to 6. So it is 20 to 6. It is 20 to 6. Okay, there are 20 minutes to go until the next hour, and the next hour is 6. So you say it's 20 to 6. Okay, so let me go over this again. This clock was it's 5:20, but it is also, you could say, it's 20 past 5. Okay, both are the same. It's 5:20, it's 20 past 5. Okay, now this one, you could say it's 5:40, it's 5:40, it's 5:40. But you can also say it's 20 to 6. There's 20 minutes to 6 o'clock. It's 20 to 6. Okay, so here is the one we know, and here is the advanced. Okay. And here it is a little bit more. Here I've got a full graphic. Okay, when the long hand, the big hand, has gone past 6. Okay, well, let's start here. Let's start with the yellow, actually. When the big hand has gone past 12, we say it is past the hour. Okay, so all of this in yellow is past. Okay, so when the big hand is here, we say 5 past, then 10 past, then, oh, this one is special, quarter past. I'll explain in a minute. So 5 past, 10 past, quarter past, then 20 past, 25 past, and then when you get to 6, 30 minutes, you say half past. Okay? Okay, now when we go past 6, when the big hand has gone past the number 6, so all of this, we don't say past, we say to. Okay. So when it's here, it's 25 minutes to. Then when it's at 8, it's 20 minutes to. Now when it's 9, it's quarter to. See, what 3 was quarter past, 9 is quarter to. Then 10 is 10 to. We've only got 10 minutes to. Then 11 is 5 to. And then when we get back to 12, you're back to o'clock. Okay, so I hope this helps a little bit. Okay, let's go over what is a quarter. That's a new word, maybe. What is a quarter? Well, let me show you. This is what you call a quarter. Okay, in maths, maybe you'll see it as this 1/4. Okay, and here there are 4 equal pieces, 4 equal, all the same size, and this is one of them. So 1/4 is a quarter. So here you cut your pizza. You cut your pizza into 4 equal slices. Then you take out one slice. That is a quarter of a pizza. That is a quarter. Okay. Okay, now what is half? What is half? We've got quarter. That's like a quarter of the pizza. Let's look at half. This is a half. Okay. Okay, two equal equal parts. Okay, 1 over 2. And if it's a pizza, this time we don't cut it into 4 slices, we cut it into 2 slices. 2 equal slices. So that is 1/2 of a pizza, and that is 1/2 of a pizza. Okay, now let's look at it on the clock now. So we have o'clock. We start with big hand at 12, so that's o'clock. Now it comes down to 3. It moves down like that. And you can see that's a quarter. See, remember the pizza? That's a quarter. So that's a quarter past when it's at 3. Okay, then we move further down. Oh, now we're a full, what do we call this shape? What is this? That's a half. Remember half of the pizza? Half. So now we're half past. We've gone half past. Half past. Okay, now again. Oh, we come all the way around. Now we're here. And now we've just got this shape. That's a quarter to. A quarter to the next hour. And then we go back to o'clock. So it's quarter past, half past, quarter to, and then back up to o'clock. Okay? So o'clock, quarter past, half past, quarter to, and then back to o'clock. Okay, and one more time. Here it is here. Okay, so remember this, the first half is all past. And then the second half, after 6, it's all to. And it's to the next hour. Okay, let's practice. I know this is hard, but we'll practice. I think this will be okay. Okay, what is the time? Okay, it is 9:30. It is 9:30, easy peasy. Or, what else can we say? We can say it is 9:30. Because here we are. Remember the half pizza? If it's pointing at 6, it's half past. Half past what? Half past what hour? 9:30. Okay, next one. What is the time? Well, it's 10:15. That's the easy one. It's 10:15. 10:15. But what else can we say? What do we say if the big hand is pointing at 3? What do we say? It's quarter. That's right. It's quarter. Is it quarter to or is it quarter past? It's quarter past. Quarter past what? Quarter past what hour? It's quarter past 10. That's right. It's quarter. Here's your quarter. Past what? Past 10. Okay, next one. What is the time? Here is your clock. So you can say it is 6:45. The hour is 6. The minute's 45. It is 6:45. Okay, but what else can we say? Okay, what do we say when the big hand is pointing at 9? It's not quarter past. Now we are quarter to. A quarter to. Quarter to. What's the next hour? To what hour? A quarter to. A quarter to 7. That's right. So we're coming to 7 in 15 minutes. It's going to be 7. So it is quarter to 7. The next hour. Okay, what is the time? Let's try this one. What is the time? Easy peasy. It is 2:10. It is 2:10. Or what else? What else can we say? You can say it's 10 past 2. It is 10 past 2. Okay, so remember we just swap and then we put in past because you're 10 minutes past 2 o'clock. Okay. What is the time? What is the time? You can say it is 4:50. It is 4:50. The hour is 4. The minute's 50. Okay, it is 4:50. So what is the advanced? What else can we say? Okay, how many minutes until the next hour? How many minutes? From here to here, how many minutes? Well, that's 5 10, that's 10 minutes. So it is 10 to, what is the next hour? In 10 minutes, it is going to be 5 o'clock. So that is 10 to 5. It is 10 minutes to 5. 10 to 5. Okay, so 4:50 and 10 to 5 are the same. Okay, what is the time? What is the time? Okay, the easy one, it is 7:40. Okay, so we have here, small hand. So it's 7, the minutes, 40. What else can we say? Okay, so we're past 6. So we know we're going to the next hour. How many minutes until the next hour? So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so we have 20 minutes, 22. What is the next hour? 22. What is the next hour? 22. 8. That's right. It's 22:08. What is the time? It is 7:40 or it is 22:08. Same. Okay, what is the time? What is the time? So you could say it is 3:20. It is 3:20. Or you can say it is 20 minutes. It is 20 past 20 past 3. It's 20 past 3. Okay, so a lesson summary. This is what you need to remember. We did advanced time telling. So you could say 10:20 is the same as 20 past 10. But 10:40 is 22:11. Okay? So remember, when it's 2, you're going to the next hour. So 20 past 10 and 10:40 is 22:11. Okay, remember a quarter is when things are 4 equal sizes and you take one of them. So that's that one little slice of pizza. Half is when there's 2 equal slices, pizza cut in half. So at 10:15 is a quarter past 10. 10:30 is half past 10. And 10:45 would be quarter to 11. Because remember, when it's 2, you're going to the next hour. Okay, guys, I know that was a difficult lesson. I hope you guys took something from it. We will do another lesson on advanced time telling soon. So please practice this at home, study this. Hopefully you can get it by yourself and you'll be ready for lesson 2 that we do very shortly.